All right. So to hook this boat, this is our kind of a rig already set up to show you guys how it actually operates. So on here you have the knob itself on off, and then you have the spark generator itself. So this net valve, without pushing it, the knob should not turn, rotate, or anything else. In order to rotate it, it's going to be a partial push in and rotate it counterclockwise to the pilot position. Once we hit the pilot position, it should, without pushing on it, it should click in so it stops at the pilot position. I can push in and keep going to the on position, but the burner itself will not light due to the fact that the pilot assembly itself is not on, as far as the safety goes. So to light it, we're going to go back to the pilot position, give it a full push all the way in, and then we're going to go ahead and hit the spark to light it. And depending on how long it's been, if it's a new hookup and the lines have not been purged of the gas, it could take up to 3 minutes to actually light the pilot, just because you're pushing all the air through. Once it lights, you can stop pushing the spark igniter. You're going to hold on to this for about 20 to 30 seconds as the pilot flame gets the thermocouple nice and hot. Once it's hot, you should be able to release this, and the pilot's going to stay on. If you release it early and the pilot shuts off, one or two things could happen. One is you just didn't hold it long enough and the pilot didn't get hot enough to send the signal back to the valve that it was actually on. Or two, the pilot in the back isn't making a good, the thermocouple to the valve isn't making a good secure connection to where it's not getting that back. So once the pilot's lit, as you notice, it will stay on. To light the burner, we're gonna rotate counterclockwise, and at the same time, you gotta give it a small push in and slowly turn it. It's gonna, as you'll see, it's gonna light the flame slowly, and then as I crank up, it goes into a taller flame. From there, I can go ahead and adjust the flame height to wherever you want, as long as you're being nice and careful. If you go really fast, it's actually going to turn it off. But we can get it all the way down from this point of kind of small little like birthday candle type of flames, all the way up into a large, about 24 to 30 inch tall flame, depending on gas pressure kind of going into the burner system itself. So to turn it off, we're gonna go back to the pilot position. If we go back to the pilot, burner itself is off, but the pilot itself is on. And then we're gonna give it a partial push and keep going clockwise until it's into the off position. And then that is completely shut off and pilot's off itself. And that's it.